Hello, everybody. In this video, I want to share with you a bit more information about a MidJourney. I already shared it on my channel. So, if you know, this is a text to image AI generator that generates images based on phrases, words to actually type. Now, this is one of the this is the dashboard after you subscribe to the beta. Not subscribe, sorry, just sign up for the beta. You can subscribe, a paid subscriber, if you want to continue using it after the first trial. You can see, for example, in this community feed, the amazing images that people are actually making. You can actually just over, and you can see the words that are using it. And the results are absolutely stunning. And if you just copy paste the words and try it yourself, of course, you're not going to get the exact same thing, but you can get even something similar or something completely different each time you type it. So each time you type it, you won't get the same thing. You can get different things that look quite similar, or sometimes maybe something different. But the thing is, there's some really amazing stuff, and I think most of the most impressive stuff are actually things that look more artistic, and the results are absolutely stunning. For example, you can see here, beautiful Medusa with, I'm just gonna tap it, you can actually see really stunning things that just crazy. This is a new one. You can decide also, by the way, the aspect ratio. So if you don't want to limit yourself for certain type of things that, well, are quite limited, if you decide to go with aspect ratio 1:1, you're going to find out that, well, because of the size, it's just going to generate a certain image. So if you want something like that, for example, like a sword, you need to go to a much wider aspect ratio. Look at that. This is just absolutely insane. So things are beautifully and artistic, and it's all generated by AI. But the thing is that I realized that you actually learn so many words because the keywords are so important that some things, I see that words that I didn't even know that actually exist. But now after checking the images, I actually learn about them and how important. I actually write it on the side so I can actually use them if I want to create something that is inspired by. So I'm inspiring by seeing things visually, but also checking the keywords because they are very important. Otherwise, I wouldn't get something that might look similar to what I want. So basically, I'm learning better English like that. Just saying. Even one, you see, this one just wrote one word. I've seen this many times. People just typing a single word, but they get such beautiful art. Although some people need to write some really lengthy stuff in order to come up with some really crazy ideas. But it doesn't mean that it has to be very lengthy. But some of the more complex artistic work that I've seen, you need to kind of give a better description to make sure that you get something like that. Look at that. This is crazy. So you need to, see like this one, the geometric mask, necromancer, black light, psychedelic style, gloomcore illustration by Mark Cement, and it goes on and on probably. So you really need to give kind of a more precise, of course, description, so it will render. All right. So I try to focus on, look at this, cute things, to do some cute characters, and I want to show you the things that I got. All right. So I just wanted to focus something on characters. Cute one, kawaii kind of characters, and see how we go. So let me share with you. All right, so what you see here are all the characters that are generated by MidJourney. All right, I actually paid for a subscription because I wanted to test many more things, and sometimes I really don't get what I want, and I try again focus on kind of a kawaii characters, limit myself to a certain, kind of type of things that I want to get, and see how can I play around this and get things that, well, I find to be looking interesting based on the topic, right? So just kawaii characters. So as you can see, all the characters here were made by MidJourney. You need to keep in mind, by the way, you can also visit kawaii.com where I posted, so if you want to see more. Basically, not always I got exactly what I wanted. And most of the issues that I had are actually some disproportional things related to some of the body parts. Sometimes the eye, just even if I wrote some breaks, for example, symmetrical eyes, not always I got it. Sometimes it just looked a bit weird. Sometimes the nose and the mouth, so I needed to fix it in Photoshop to kind of, because it didn't look good. Sometimes, not always. So basically, I need to do some fixing. But overall, it's just minor things. It's not like, so most of the time I got really what I want. But so I started with this one and then went through. Of course, you see this is a bit similar. You can see it even in the data set, because when you kind of type kawaii characters, you get things with big eyes, dark eyes. There are many like that, and I've seen this for others. So I try to play with keywords and try to refresh a bit more if I like what I see, to get different variations that look more unique and interesting. This one I really like. So again, it's all about experimenting and trying to find out some really special things that looks really interesting and unique, because I tried it a lot. I see some, kind of a repetition of things that I don't like. So I kind of, again, you can get crazy with keywords. Some people write, like, for example, HDRI, K4K, hyperrealistic, put many things to try to, get unique results. And this is the cool thing, that playing around with keywords and try to get something that looks different. And there's so many keywords you can play with. Crazy. So you just get crazy with it. That's why I needed to pay, because I need to try many variations and see how it goes. Same goes to the background that you like. If you want like some more artistic background, uh, so it's very important. Here, for example, the eye, I need to copy it and move it to the right side, just duplicate it because it didn't work well. Same goes to the nose, it was a bit messy, and the lips, so I kind of fixed it in Photoshop. But overall, it's kind of a pixel-like, looks really beautiful. And again, it's all about kawaii characters, cute kawaii characters. And this one, for example, I need to type sad. I wanted the, crying and sad, because I wanted to get these facial expressions on the character. So this one I put like happy, smiling. So all of these are important, all the little things. This is, for example, I use bioluminescence to get this result, right? Think about it. Here I didn't use, and I got some kind of a similar results. You can also tell it with the no parameter to actually ignore things in the background. So if you don't want the shallow depth of field, you don't want blur, you can just type no. If you just want to ignore things, like, for example, no, let's say colon or purple, or you can just type no and then let it just ignore certain keywords, so it won't find it in certain data sets, that are trained for MidJourney. So it's pretty cool. So experimenting is amazing. Now, again, the most amazing things that I've seen are actually more artistic things that just, and I tried it myself, by the way, but just want to just try to focus on certain things, limit myself, because again, you can get crazy. So I didn't want to overwhelm myself, so just focus on certain topic. But of course, I'm going to try other things on the way, and you can get inspired a lot by all the amazing things that actually people are doing, and learn a lot of important keywords that allows you to, well, just get inspired or just continue upon their work that they have done. This is something you can do as well. So just want to share with you. So if you want to follow me kind of in experimenting, you can actually check out, kawaiiai.com. You can also follow the Instagram and Twitter, where I post things. I want to post other things, not just the kawaii characters, but it's something that, I try to experiment with, a very limited thing, and see how I can improve and get some really cool stuff. But I'm going to put more things on Twitter and Instagram as well, so make sure to check it out. And that's about it. So again, MidJourney is absolutely amazing. You can still feel the limitation in certain things. For example, I wanted to generate dragons, and their results were actually most of the time terrible. And I tried to be more specific with the way I describe it, and still didn't get a good dragon. So basically, we need more images of dragon in the dataset, something that will generate something more. I mean, I tried something cute, and I didn't get something, and I tried many times. So not everything works. But again, it's all about experimenting. So this is it. Again, if you want to follow it, follow kawaii.com, and you can just go and sign up for the beta and try. I think it's like 100 times you can try, and after that you need to pay for the subscription. So if you like it, I'm just warning you, this is very, very addictive, especially if you want to be creative on the fly and try to come up with some really crazy stuff. And it's amazing. It's amazing experimenting with it. Yeah, so hope you join this one. Again, MidJourney, Discord bot, just type it and you're going to get there. Try it out yourself. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.